We are going to do a creme brulee filled papaya. So I will take this papaya, cut them by half. The thing is, you see a papaya is going to wobble in the plate, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a little flat and make sure they stay very flat and nice. Need to clean them. So I'm getting the seeds off of it, and at the same time, I'm kind of carving a nice cavity because this will be the spot where the cream will be received. So when you select your papayas, you want to make sure they're nice and ripe, so most of the flavor is here. The next step is I'm going to marinate a little bit these papayas. So what I want to do is I have that passion fruit juice that I sweeten a little bit with about 20% of sugar, and I'm just going to brush a little bit of that juice on the papayas. The acidity of the passion fruit will basically enhance the exotic flavor of the papaya. I'm going to have a little bit too much of liquid, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to place them in the oven, and as they're going to dry, they will be perfect. We are going to place them in the oven for just a few minutes. It's going to take time to dry the excess of passion fruit juice. As you can see, the juice dried out a little bit, and at the same time what happened is that the fruit kind of cooked a little bit too. I'm going to prepare a orange vanilla creme brulee that's going to fill the papayas. In that recipe, I will put 1 vanilla bean, and 1 orange zest. This is to show you that the creme brulee Elevere is only a base, and you can always flavor it the way you want. Any kind of citrus zest is nice in it. You have no limit. So as I will cook the creme brulee base, the flavor will be distributed inside of the mix. And in this case, we're talking about the orange flavor and the vanilla bean. So we're going to bring the mix to boil with that orange zest and vanilla bean. And once this is going to be boiled, I will just pour them in my papaya. Basically, with the same base, the orange infused creme brulee base, you can put it in 2 different desserts. It could be also used in another dessert. You can always put it in a little ramequin or a little shot glass with an orange sauce on top. I mean, there's no limit. You can use that base, you know, in many recipes and dessert creation. So we can smell the nice orange scent. And when you combine flavors like that, exotic fruit, orange is a nice combination. You always want to put a little bit of vanilla because vanilla is a great addition also to these flavors. This is simmering, so we are very close to boil. And it only needs a boil. You don't need to recook it for too long, you know, just 1 boil and it's good. And that's it. So I'm going to use again that great tool. The only thing we have to do is basically to pour the mix into the cavity. It could be any kind of fruit that you could carve and put that mix into it. I would definitely do that with a passion fruit shell. That would be nice too, you know, when it's in season. Gonna be very careful and place them in the cooler. This is the papaya that earlier we filled up with the citrus creme brulee mix. I'm going to use the caramel from the Cookal kit. So there's two ways to do that. Either you do it in the kitchen like that, or you can always finish it and burn it in the dining room, which brings a different kind of experience to the customer. Or you can go through the dining room as well with your dessert flambing. That's a great thing to do. So I put the caramel shard like this, even it out a little bit if it needs to. So we spray those generously, so it's gonna soak the caramel, and we'll let them. So another great product I'm going to use is the crème anglaise base. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the plate to garnish my plate. I can also pair it with a little bit of the caramel sauce that I did earlier. Caramel and vanilla, always a good combination. And we are ready to serve our crème brulee in the papaya.